Told y'all this was a movement. Taking over I ain't believe. You dig? Banked out. Banked out. Banked out. Banked out. East to west, we getting banked out. North to south, we getting banked out. Worldwide, we getting banked out. Yeah. Call up 917-889-8041. This the Banked Out Radio Show. We controlling the globe and we second to no one. Every time we emerge, we put in that work and Banked Out, do it for the culture. Then it's One Love Wednesdays from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. with Tipsy the Trophy. And we keep making moves by coastal.
Do you need more time during the day? Has cleaning consumed much of it?
Well, we have a solution.
Mo's Cleaning Service Incorporated. They offer cleaning services for schools, churches, medical facilities, office buildings, and more. Let them customize their services to meet your specific needs. Call for a free quote, 478-747-0454. That's 478-747-0454. Or reach them on the web, www.moscleaning.org. That's moscleaning.org. Let Mo's put some time back into your life.
Ain't nobody doing like I do. Ain't nobody doing like I do.
So let me show you. All right, we're recording. All right, y'all, you are tuned in for another episode of Make That Radio Show. I am your host. To my earphones. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's a nice little crisp sound. We got another special guest coming via Zoom for y'all. We have Maurice, who is the owner, founder of Passion in Paradise.
Passion in Paradise.
Passion in Paradise. Second time to the show. First time was due to, well, not due to, but it was you. Shoot, that was about what? It was a few years ago. We talked about your music and everything. So now you have transitioned into the fashion industry.
Yes, sir.
I don't know how you see yourself, but I see it as like you have some dope designs, and I think let's get into that first of all. Okay. What made you want to jump into the fashion industry? Because sometimes people can look at industries and it seems like they're oversaturated per se. So what made you want to jump into it?
Well, basically, man, when I got out of school, I was gonna go to AIU in Atlanta for fashion design because I've always, you know what I'm saying, like hats and, you know what I'm saying. I always been a low key like a streetwear fashion guy. You know what I'm saying. So I was gonna make my own. That's like before around the same time I started rapping. So the music thing, so I left it alone because of the music thing. You know what I mean? But technology has advanced so much that it made it easier for me to do what I really wanted to do before. You know what I mean? So that's how then this opportunity, you know what I'm saying, got tired of working on my job, just doing everything for nothing. Or you working, you get money, but just being a damn robot. Like I felt like a robot, like no matter how much I do, I can't get ahead. So I just wanted to take control of my own destiny. That's all it was.
That's what's up. And you're full time into putting out your brand and your products, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's what's up. Congratulations. I don't think people give people their flowers enough because one, that is a remarkable feat to be able to do. To go full time because you still got to pay your bills and everything, but you also got to still keep enough capital in the business to be able to keep it going, to come with the new designs and all that stuff and put merch out, market it, promote it, everything that comes with it.
Definitely.
So I know you started with the shirts, and now as on the website, we can see the shirts, we see hoodies, which I got one on for everybody out there. No, I got that red one. I got a black one and another one coming. What was that? A neon pink about? Neon pink one, yeah. The hats. I like the trucker hats too.
Hold on. You know what I'm saying? Got that new thing, got that ahead of the wave.
Exactly, ahead of the wave. I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
So what inspires you then to come up with these different designs? Because, sometimes when I see people doing fashion and not to discount what they're doing, but sometimes it's just the same old, right? But you can
Definitely.
tell with your product, one, it's very professional, is high quality, and it has that look to it, to where it's you can see it and pinpoint it, and it's different from others.
Definitely. Definitely.
So,
Well,
what inspires you for the designs?
I mean, it's just different stuff like that I grew up with. Like it might be something that I couldn't get or something that from the past that I was like, man, that's hard. Like I'm inspired by a whole lot of, like I said, streetwear,
Hmm.
basketball stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like this hat right here, it basically
Hmm.
inspired like by the hats in like '93, the draft hats. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? Because I was like, and that'd be cool if I made a hat that looked like a draft hat.
yeah.
So I just end up just doing it. You know what I'm saying? But just all the early 2000 stuff that used to inspire me that I used to want. You know, I was like, I can make.
Hmm.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But as far as like Passion in Paradise, I think I was about to make an album called
Hmm.
it. Yeah, that was gonna be an album. But I was like, man, I should make merch with it too, with the album.
Hmm.
And then I end up making the merch and then make the album. So
So the merch took off,
yeah, so the merch took off.
huh?
You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of like summertime specialized too. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It kind of cool down in the wintertime with that stuff. So that's why I have to be versatile and make other stuff. I said,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it,
I
it all
definitely,
just
yeah.
it
So
all just came from old stuff.
that's what's up. So at starting the business, right? Because you have to learn how to one, what's your business model going to be? How you going to source your materials? What you going to do? Are you going to use like this particular manufacturer? Like, how did you really dive into that? And was there a blueprint that you could like follow, or did you have any resources to where you have people in the family who done something similar before? Like, how did you put all those connections together?
Nah, man, ain't nobody that would inspire me, man. Ain't too many people, man, that just jump out there and do kind of stuff in my family. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
they doing stuff, not to not know about it, but I pride myself in doing what I'm passionate about. Like if I want to do it, I jump out there. I
Yeah.
really don't have no blueprint.
Hmm.
I just use online resources. Like I'm a good guy on studying other people's stuff,
Hmm.
or like most time people ask somebody how to do something. I
Yeah.
don't like asking people nothing. You know what I'm saying? I
Okay.
like if you put some content out and say, this how you do this. I'm
Hmm.
gonna watch that and then I'm gonna do that. Like God is Dope has a
Hmm.
podcast, World and Vision has a
Hmm.
podcast, and a lot of other guys, man. A lot of people say you can't make certain kind of stuff. Like,
Hmm.
oh man, like if you use vinyl or something, it ain't gonna look good, it's gonna fall apart. I know everybody be scared, like it gonna fall apart and all kind
Hmm.
of crazy stuff like this. Like this vinyl right here. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's all in how you do it. It's a lot of people
Yeah.
out here just making random logos, get the paper ENT and just slapping it on the shirt, and then they ain't got no. I'm a graphic designer first, I guess. I say that.
Yeah. So you get to
You know
apply
what I'm
those
saying?
skill sets to the actual manufacturing process.
Exactly. I went to school for that too for a little while for graphic design.
But
You know what I'm saying?
but I can tell, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, your stuff is clean. Like it's clean
Appreciate it.
looking. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes when people get stuff, whatever, you could tell that, it's just not as clean as it can be. And a lot of people, jump into the industry just because they think, oh, well, I could do it. They can do it, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to do it. But they're not passionate behind it. I can actually tell that you have passion, you know what I'm saying? Pun intended or whatever,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
for your products. I can tell. And to me, that makes a big difference in me supporting one person over here versus, going ahead and just supporting people over here. So as far as getting into it, your inner circle gets to see what you're doing, or, what I'm saying, you reveal your ideas of what you're going to do. How was like, what I'm saying, that information when you put it out there to your inner circle, like, hey, I'm about to do this. And, were they like supportive, or they were like, I don't know if you should do that?
Man, Greg, man, I just jumped out the window, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And once it's in my head, you know what I'm saying, I gotta follow through with it. I just jumped out the window with it, man. You know, just like with the music, man, we just jumped out the window with that.
Yeah.
Now it been some ups and some super downs, man. Like I ain't gonna sit here and flex like I'm just, you know, but it all come with it. Like if I can rewind time how I started, it'll be totally different. It would have been way smoother, but I just jumped out there because I knew I was gonna make some mistakes, and I was welcoming to those mistakes. I knew it was gonna be some noodle in, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Just still trying to climb up the mountain, man.
Yeah, and I think, you know, as long as we grind each and every day and we're doing something, we're moving in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? As long as we don't get stagnant, if we're always like concentrating on like how can we do something better, then it shows. And the ones that rock with you, rock with you. The ones that don't, it's okay. And the ones, you know, who don't rock with you, they eventually come around anyway. So, you know, it's just all about staying consistent. Yeah, I'm telling you, I already know. So what was like one of the best things that you learned thus far when you jumped into it? Because like you said, you was doing research and all that, but it's a difference once you actually apply that information and go out there and pursue the goals that you're doing.
That when you pick, you have to be early in the fashion industry. That's one thing that I was kind of hard headed about at first, but you have to be early. Like you have to go by what you need 3 months, 4 months ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be sold out by the time that season get here. It's gonna be sold out. Like it's certain color hoodies that you can't even get right now. Because and I think that's the first thing I ran across when I did I don't know if you seen like the I was doing this for Pleasant Hill, like my Pleasant Hill champ sweatshirts. Like
yeah, I did. I do remember those.
They end up running out of like red hoodies last year.
Wow.
Like, and I was like, I go in the store like, man, what the red hoodies at? He like, oh, we ran out. I'm like, y'all ran out, so manufacturer ain't got no more. He was like, nah, it's gonna be like another month or so before we get some. So it was a time that I could just sell like black ones or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean that, and like you might, you know what I'm saying? I want to ask you, since you've been doing this a long time, you know what I'm saying? What do you think like is the hardest thing to maintain? You know what I mean? I'm trying to learn from you, bro.
Oh man, let's see. What's the hardest thing to maintain? That's a great question. Well, whenever you get something of quality, right, it's hard to maintain it if you don't have a number of sources. I'll give you an example. The hemp-rets that I sell, right, for the cook shop, they started off in the brown raw paper, and I was like, you know, I want to find a smoother smoke and things of that nature. But what really forced me to switch to the black was the fact that the raw itself, the manufacturer discontinued that particular paper. So I had to like, okay, how am I going to maintain this? Another thing is loofahs. We have a soap with loofahs in them.
Okay.
And the manufacturing on Amazon that I was buying them from ran out because, like you said, if you don't buy them up for the season, they're gone and you got to wait or whatever. But I got people like, I was actually going to discontinue the actual soap last Christmas and people kept buying it. So I had to find another manufacturer to be able to still, and I'm about to change the product just a little bit because now I got another manufacturer who I can purchase from, or a vendor, to where I can keep them supplied, but it changed the optics of it a little bit. So they went from being as thick to a little bit shorter, but wider now. So yeah, it's like you have to have multiple options in order to maintain whatever you're doing, because when you hit those items that people are just going to keep buying and buying and buying because you hit something where it appeals to a lot of people, you got to make sure you can supply the demand.
Definitely.
So, that's it's just learning. And then like even with like doing a podcast, whatever, consistency and, you know, looking at what people respond to and maintaining that, and just, you know, just being professional and always looking for the next, you know, something. Because I got a couple of people, and I've come across, and I've been fortunate enough to where people send me other people who who are building their status, but they haven't blown up like huge
Sure.
yet or whatever. And I've done that even here, like in Middle Georgia or whatever. Lloyd's Farmers Market is a huge thing now because he's gotten notoriety on 13 WMZ or whatever news outlets in the city and all that, right? I had Slum do an interview with him 4 years ago.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Dang.
There's a guy named Seafood. He's blowing up even more on social media or whatever. He's been on Maury. He was at Atlanta interview the other day. I had him 3 years ago on the show in person due to relationships. So, it's just, like you said, maintaining, but just trying to be ahead of the curve. Like you said, it's the same way. I got another person, was about to come my way that probably end up doing an interview with, and, as they leave, they'll keep getting bigger and bigger. But I like being like, that person that, push them out there a little bit
Put it
first,
together.
or at least in this area. You know what I'm saying? And then be documented, whatever. So I'm always looking for, the next, and I'll be watching like different people and how they rise and what they're doing. And I'm like, okay, what can I do to like, push somebody over the edge to where they can start to climb and ascend to the next level. So yeah.
Sure.
So,
Sure, man.
have you do you set goals for, for your business? Do you try to sell like, a certain amount a month or something, or?
Man, I can't even tell you no lie, man. As far as right now, I'm just trying to get the most exposure and as many people to see it as possible. Now, because as you know, like with the ads and stuff, you can do conversions, you can do traffic, you know what I'm saying? You can do all that. Right now, I'm just trying to find for certain ones, like I'm trying to tap into a certain base.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even with Passion in Paradise, with me selling stuff, like the first drop I did with like the hats with the embroidery, like it sold out, like the off top. Like as soon as I got them, put them on, it sold out. That wasn't playing, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking like, man, I'm gonna take a whole bunch of L's, you know what I'm saying, before this. So I'm gonna just give this a shot. But see, what I didn't know, you know what I'm saying, is I should have set a goal. Like, I know I probably won't do this again at the exact rate because I didn't know the formula. I just put them up and I just got lucky. Yeah. So sometimes I set goals, but I know that's the thing that I'm working on, man. I'm still new to this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm a creative, so I'm just making stuff, putting it out. And I'm that kind of person. Like I'm to the next one. You know what I'm saying? I don't really take no L too serious. I'm just like, all right, well, let's try again. Let's try something else.
Experience. As long as you learn from everything, then you're fine. Yeah. You'll be great. So how do you balance the two then? Because I know you're creative, but then you also got to look at it from, okay, does this make physical or feasible sense from a business perspective? How do you balance the two?
It's kind of hard. I always bounce stuff off my old lady all the time because she's more of because she worked for DFAS, so she more of a what is it, the right brain that's logical? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think or the left, whichever one. But I get what you're saying though. She's more of a logical, analytical.
She's
type,
more of a
person
that kind of be like, because I'll be having aspirations that be out of the atmosphere. Because my main goal for Passion in Paradise, I was like, yeah, girl, I'm about to make this brand, and then I'm gonna go to Macon and buy sandy beach, and I'm gonna turn that shit into a big ass water park for the mat, so we'll have something to do, so we can go. You know what I'm saying? That because those I got more goals like that than like clothing goals. Like clothing goals, okay. Let's say I have a rough number, but you'll never know because there's some stuff that I might think, oh, but that's gonna go. It's just like music. Yeah, I might make a song and be like, that's gonna go, and you might be like, that's gonna go, and then we put it out and it's But I try to balance it, man, with her, and then you just have to be realistic. You know what I'm saying? You know everything. Everybody think everything they do gonna go.
Yeah, but I love the confidence of that, but I also like the fact that it puts us in a realization. because I've had some products with the cook shop that I don't even like really sell anymore because they didn't, like you said, they didn't go, even though we
Yep.
thought, you can like, you can try to plan for it and push it out there. But when you put it out there and you don't get the response that, what I'm saying, your target market, what I'm saying, you think they should give you, then to me, that's business teaching you, hey, maybe it's not the right time for it. Not saying that it's a bad product, but it's just not the right time for it. And I've been in a couple situations like that. See, when I first started my first business, Back That Entertainment, it was a music promotions business. I was so far ahead of everyone that, they didn't understand just music promotions business in itself. Just that. Nothing else, not recording, not, contracts, nothing, just music promoting. People kept wanting to think it was a label and wanting to think there was a studio and all that stuff to record it. So
For sure.
I was like, yeah, this is, I was way ahead of the curve or whatever. So what has been one of the things that, you don't like about like the industry that you've learned so far?
I mean, I'm cool with the fashion industry, man. I think it's just sometimes the people, one thing I don't like, my biggest thing, I don't like when other people like stuff just because other people like it. I hate hype beasts.
Yeah, the followers.
I hate hype beasts because my whole life I've been like an anti-hype beast. Like even when all the J's were coming out and everybody getting out of school, but I gotta go get them J. I'm like, if I get them J's, you know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, we all in the club with the same outfit on. Cause all of us just went and got the same joints. We went and got the same outfit that was on the rack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was, and then I didn't have it like that. So I used to have to be a little more creative. Yeah. So when people like stuff because other people like it, that's what I don't like. And that's the most frustrating to me, because if somebody seen a rapper in my shit tomorrow, now they want it. You know what I'm saying? It's just social proof. Now they want it. Yeah. Like Future, for example, the RGB freight trucker hats. The man went for selling them regular. Now this is I can't tell you how much the hat costs. This is a regular trucker hat. Yeah. But everybody knows, since Future had it on, that's social proof. Not everybody want it because a popular person is wearing it. Yeah. $150 a hat. He sold out. He got like 200 hats on the site. All of them sold out at 150 at a clip. Now, he just came out with some more. He raised the price because Future was on that Samsung commercial. $200. Sold out already. He just came out with like 10 more hats. Now, I don't know. What you think about that? Would you buy a $200 truck hat?
No, I really won't. You know what I'm saying? I don't even buy $200 J's. I'm just, that's just me. But
a hat, at least the J's, you can sell them, resell them.
Yeah, you can. You can resell J's, which, what I'm saying, I agree with you right there. I'm just never been that type of person with like shoes. I'm not a sneakerhead. Now I do watch like culture and stuff when I get time, and I'll watch different stories like Complex or whatever, the shoe store that they be in New York, whatever be shopping at.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it's cool that it's a whole nother industry and it's a part of the culture, and then you got resell and all that or whatever. I've just never been the person to like, I bought one pair of J's for my birthday 2 years ago and they look like trash. So I just supported the business. That's all I wanted to do. Now I'll go and support certain people, and I'm not going to argue about price either. I don't do that. Okay. I bought art, like $400 a pop. Then I'm like, how much is it? Like $400. All right, cool. Give me a week. I got you. Bam, sent it to them. Got the art. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to argue with nobody's price or whatever. So I'm going to always support. Just like, I went on your website. I saw the stuff. I just started clicking and, bam, there you have it. And that's just the way I am. Now, I look at like, different things. I'd rather go spend, like some people don't want to spend $200 on marketing. Hell, I'll spend $2,000 on marketing. You know what I'm saying? And won't think nothing of it. So, we all got our own different things.
That's one of the things that I regret, like early on. Like I jumped in and was thinking, get the merch, get the merch, get the merch. You know what I'm saying? Get the merch. But shit, I really could have just got some hats, made the hats, and spent all the money on promoting it. That, you know what I'm saying? That I didn't know, but now I know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Now you know though. But that's what actually sustain you though. I don't think that's not talked about enough. Like like of course some people, because I started a marketing company back in June just because I have to do all these other things. So now I got this company where I can push people's stuff through the various platforms and do not only online but offline marketing as well. And I wish that our community would be as intentional in spending marketing dollars like we should, because if you look at all the other companies that are successful, their marketing budgets, they're spending the money because they know it's a return on investment. And it sustains your business. Without people knowing about it, without new people coming into it, it's not going to sustain itself. Like, social media is cool. It is a tool, but you can only reach so much with your own network. That's why you still have celebrities, like you said, like with Future. I'm like, they're doing deals with other companies. That's the whole reason, because they're reaching a whole nother audience with marketing dollars campaign. So I wish we would do more with marketing as a collective. But at the end of the day, I could put the information out there. I can let people know, but if they're not going to jump and do it, then they're going to get left behind. And it just is what it is.
Yep. Y'all hear that? Yeah. Marketing.
Marketing.
That's the key.
It really is.
That's the key, man.
Like they'll see the commercials when I throw them in this interview.
Yeah. For sure. Like I can't stress that enough, man. And like my cousin, man, he booming right now. He got his drip era on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? No, you know what I'm saying? Shameless plug. But he said nachos. You know what I'm saying? He said real plates, all kind of stuff like that. But what I think that stood out to me with him is he real good at marketing his stuff to people. You know what I'm saying? He real good at putting it out there, making people aware. That's the main thing. That's where I think I dropped the ball in music, is promotion. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of reasons, but I don't think. I think if I would have promoted like other people promoted, then you know what I'm saying, we'll have a different story. I might not even be doing it right now. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, I've always told you that your music is fire. So I always put it out there. So, but here's the cool thing, right? As you're promoting and you're wanting to build and hit like whatever threshold that you want to as a company, then you got to start incorporating advertising and commercials, and music goes with those. So just slide your music on in there, and there it is. Yeah. I mean, I'm like, one could feed the other.
For sure. But see, with music, man, I don't know. My music be all over the place, man. I don't think people be liking my all over the placeness. You feel me? If that's even a word, I jump from rapping and because I know this dude from Spain, right? And he always be like, man, you should come out with another album, man. And you should rap and this and that. But sometimes I don't feel like rapping. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But that's why I guess I kind of slowed down on it because. I don't know. It wasn't a consistent flow of doing one thing. One thing I noticed with everybody that's successful, you get successful off the first thing, and then you can branch. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's like you just said when you started out Banked Out Radio. You know what I'm saying. Banked Out Entertainment, like you started out promote, and then you just got the tree spread wide, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. You doing it out, but
I can see it where you have like, say if you doing a certain summer, release where I can see where you can write music to your own commercial and just put it out that way, and not necessarily put out music as its own thing, but as coupled with something. You see what I'm saying? I think that you creatively have that as a resource that you can utilize.
Yeah, for sure.
So as you continue to do this and continue to be successful, are you going to start like getting to the point to where you bring people onto the design team, or like, what's the like goal for the next couple of years?
The next couple of years, I want to grow Passion in Paradise first, but I'm always gonna make stuff, you know what I'm saying, for the mat, because that's really a steady stream for my advertising dollars as well. But I always try to make stuff for, you know what I'm saying, the home team, you know what I mean? But I want to grow Passion in Paradise to the point, because I had that vision of like it being like kind of like Nautica, but not really. You know what I'm saying? I like I can't even explain it right now, but my goal, like you said, I want to bring designers on when I get comfortable enough to be able to pay people, because the world crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? Stuff happening left and right. Probably get a van or something. Do like pop-ups all over. You know what I'm saying? Go to Florida, California, places like that, because that's where really my base is at. For Passion in Paradise is on the coast. Texas, California, Florida, where it's hot at all the time. But as far as that, man, that's it, man. And like I said, that's still my goal. Y'all heard it here. My goal is to blow Passion in Paradise up. I'm coming down. I'm buying Sandy Beach Water Park, and I'm gonna turn it into the net white water.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
So, have you shipped international yet?
I done had people telling me to, but I'm still doing my research, man. It's a lot of dollars that go into that too. Then I have to adjust my price for everybody. You know what I mean?
Oh no, I definitely get it. Somebody in UK hit me up for the like the hemp breads or whatever. I was like, man, it's gonna cost me $20 to send it to you. I don't think you want to pay like $40 for one pack. So
exactly, bro. And they be
that's
like,
what's
man,
up. So so let everybody know. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's a dude. Like I said, a dude that liked my music. He liked my clothes too. He wanted a hat. And I told him the same thing. I was like, bro, it's gonna cost you like $25 just to get it. I was like, yeah, you paying $15 for the hat, but you paying more for the shipping to get it. Then you paying for the hat. So it is what it is, man. Yeah.
So let everybody know, where can they reach you at if they want to, get in contact with Passion in Paradise and want to check out the merch, all that stuff, and what's the best means of following you on social media and all that?
Everything on social media is PassionxParadise, PassionxParadise.com, Passion in Paradise on Instagram, Facebook, all that. Or you can just come follow me at The Real MKB on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I will be in Macon this Friday with the Hometown Hustler stuff, Passion in Paradise stuff, everything in the trunk. You know what I'm saying? Coming out the trunk with it on Friday. Meet me there.
That's what's up. Man, I appreciate you taking your time at your busy day. I know you out there, getting this merch out there. Like I said, keep doing what you're doing. I'm going to keep supporting. And anytime you want to, release something, want to post it on a page, whatever the case may be, you can do that and I'll reshare it. So, you got support right here.
Appreciate you, bro. And I already know that. You know what I'm saying? You've been down since day one. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you for sure.
Hey, gonna keep on supporting. That's what it's all about, love. And what I'm saying, we supporting one another and really creating this whole economic opportunity to where we all can win out here. So I want everybody out there, hey, check out Friday. We're gonna put this video out before Friday. Go get the merch. PassionxParadise. Go to the website. Y'all follow on social media. Keep supporting Black-owned businesses, and that's what it is.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man.
You welcome.